Welcome to Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Tonight, the Wild Card Series continues. The Reds and the Dodgers as LA continues their title defense and try to eliminate the Cincinnati Reds. Last night, the Dodgers' power was on display, one of the most dynamic offenses in all of baseball. They matched the franchise record with 5 homers.
Boog, it was here around this time last year that Yamamoto had what he has called the most nerve-wracking start of his career. A winner-take-all Game 5 of the NLDS against countryman Yu Darvish, coming off an uneven regular season and a bad playoff debut, and Yamamoto was unsure. What followed was 5 scoreless innings to eliminate the Padres. He then pitched well the rest of the playoffs, and when he arrived in spring training, several Dodgers coaches and front office members identified Yamamoto as the one who would take the biggest step forward in 2025. What followed, obviously, was a Cy Young caliber season, and Yamamoto has pointed back to that Game 5 start as what catapulted him to this. He said that outing is the reason why he is more calm, more confident going into a start like this.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound, certainly a Cy Young candidate, second year in the major leagues, and he's put together a sensational season, including his finish to the year. What a September he put together. Well, he is one of the best pitchers in the National League. That's who he is, 27 years old, and here are the numbers. A 2.49 ERA, just a tick under 174 innings, top 10 in strikeout rate in the majors, top 10 in ground ball rate.
A little more calm tonight here in the Reds dugout. For the last month, they've had their backs against the wall several times. Tyler Stevenson told me, unfortunately, that's where we seem to be the most comfortable. Let's see if they can dig into that bag of magic tricks one more time. No indication from dugout level that they're not ready to do so.
And Yamamoto home with a break-even pitch to Friedel. Swinging a well-hit fly ball left center field. It's pretty deep. Pages on the run from center. Same story in left. Hernandez reaches up and he makes the catch on the warning track in deep left center field.
Out number 1 of the game.
Oh, good jump and an absolutely perfect angle to get to the baseball.
So Yamamoto plunks Steer and a man aboard with 1 out.
That'll bring up the former Dodger. Gavin Lux gets a nice round of applause from the Dodger fans here. A 2024 World Series champion.
Broken bat roller right side. Rojas to second, one on to first, not in time.
And Lux is aboard on the fielder's choice. Broken bat roller to second. 4-6 erases Steer. Now Austin Hayes.
Hayes, a right-handed hitting outfielder playing in right tonight, started in left for Game 1.
This one lifted in the air, shallow right field. Teoscar Hernandez, a long run in. It's off his glove and into foul ground. And everybody's going to be safe. Runners at second and third. A fair ball as Teoscar Hernandez, running forever, was not able to haul it in. It'll go as an E9 and an opportunity for Cincinnati.
Watch the lead runner. Lux is kind of cruising in. I mean, you got to go. You know, you just never know what happens. It rolls away. You might be able to steal a run there.
See if the Reds can take advantage right now.
Boy, that is a huge break for the Reds, albeit with 2 out.
Only 2 errors by Teoscar Hernandez all year. Sal Stewart standing in.
Stewart, the Reds' top prospect. Ground ball, base hit right field. In to score is Lux. Hayes will follow. He is in. And the rookie delivers here in Game 2. Cincinnati on top. It is 2-0.
Yeah, the Dodgers should be hitting, but they're still on defense.
That single right there is the biggest hit he's had in the big leagues yet. That was a huge bat for the Reds and for Sal Stewart in that spot.
And now Elly De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Yamamoto locks up De La Cruz.
But the Reds score 2, cashing in on a clutch 2-out error by the Dodgers and Teoscar Hernandez.
It'll be Zach Littell on the mound. Overall, between Tampa Bay and Cincinnati, a 3.81 ERA.
How can Littell have success against this lineup? Because on the surface, it seems like a mismatch.
That's a great point, Tommy. I think the biggest thing that you have to do is change speeds, and you have to continue to move the ball around.
Shohei Ohtani to start things off. Bounce to the right side. Stewart, Littell, and Ohtani retired for out number 1.
1 down for Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts at the plate after a 2-for-4 night last night.
Line drive, base hit, left field. That one headed towards the corner. Steer over to pick it up, and Mookie Betts is in with a double. Dougie, he did not have his standard Mookie Betts type year, but the final about 7 weeks of the season, he was pretty locked in.
Betts got hot at the right time. September hit 299, and here we are in the first evening of October.
So he gets into scoring position for Freddie Freeman.
0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Littell able to get Freeman, and there's 2 away.
2 away, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
When you come into a ball game facing the Dodgers, it is a good way to expect that no inning is going to be easy. So prepare yourself for battle, because every hitter is going to fight you for it.
After his 2 home runs last night, now 7 career postseason home runs for Hernandez, and now he hits a very lazy, shallow fly ball to short right. Coming on is Hayes. He'll make the catch. Side retired, and the inning is over.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the mound.
He'll face the bottom of the Cincinnati order. Stevenson, Hayes, and McLean.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A heater at 96. And strikeout number 2 for Yamamoto.
Ability to control the zone up and down with so many different looks. And this is one where he goes with the elevated fastball, anticipating the splitter, at least what Stevenson was anticipating.
The 2-2 to Matt McLean in the 9th spot of the order. Caught on and missed, strike 3. Beat him with a sinker at 96. Book-ending K's in a 1-2-3 second for Yamamoto. Keeps the Dodger deficit at 2. 1.5 innings complete.
Too tight to Pages, and it got him. He'll go down to first base on the hit by pitch. And the Dodgers have a 1-out base runner.
If you're looking at Littell, we mentioned 36 home runs. He gave up 16 stolen bases in 21 attempts this year.
So keep an eye on Pages. He's staying for the first pitch. Hernandez chops it to the third base side. Gold Glover, Ke'Bryan Hayes comes in, makes the play, throws on the run to get Hernandez. And out number 2, Pages advances to second.
Runner at second with 2 outs, and the batter is the former Red farmhand, Miguel Rojas. Rojas came off the bench last night.
That one lined and caught by Elly De La Cruz. I mean, hit right on the nose. 105 off the bat.
But it's the final out here in the Dodgers second.
Spencer Steer to the plate, who was hit by a pitch his first time up.
It's strike 3 swinging. Blew it right by him. Down the pipe at 97 to get his 4th strikeout of the game.
As you take a look at Yamamoto, just so graceful and overpowering Steer.
3 up, 3 down in the second inning for Yamamoto, and he has gotten the first 2 batters here in the third, and that'll bring Gavin Lux to the plate.
Swing and a line drive out towards left center field. Kike Hernandez puts the squeeze on it.
The Reds go down in order in the top of the third. Yamamoto giving the offense a chance to strike back. It's 2-0 Cincinnati.
Back out for the third inning is right-hander Zach Littell. He has had traffic on the base paths in both the first and the second inning, but he has pitched scoreless baseball thus far.
An 0-2 pitch coming. Rortvedt slashes it the other way. That's a fair ball down the line. Picked up in the corner by Steer. Rortvedt on his horse for second. It's a leadoff double.
There are moments in the games where you say, okay, you got to score. Well, this is that moment right here, and especially with the top of the batting order coming up.
Bouncer to the right side. McLean gobbles it up and throws him out, and Shohei retired on a single pitch.
It gets Rortvedt over to third with 1 gone in the third inning.
Well, here's a spot that Rortvedt, he'll be told to go on. Everything is hit except hit back to the pitcher.
Betts 1 for 1 with a double.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field, and the Dodgers get a run back. Betts, an RBI single. Rortvedt in to score, and it is 2-1.
Well, this is a slider that just hangs up there like a clothesline. It's just sitting right there. And Betts can stay inside so well. Look at his head position. Just punches it through.
Inning continues. Freddie Freeman, Betts on first. Only 1 out now. A 2-1 game.
Swing and a ground ball towards the right side. McLean picks it up. Gets it to Littell, who gets over. And a big play right there as the pitcher covers. McLean with a nice play. Betts down to second. And there's 2 away, but some nice defense there.
And out of nowhere, here comes McLean making a diving stop behind Stewart. And there was Littell right there at the bag for the out.
Betts now in scoring position. Teoscar Hernandez.
Broken bat roller to short. De La Cruz takes it in and throws out Teoscar Hernandez.
And the Reds will get out of it. They do allow a run here in the third, but still hold on to that lead.
Well, Yamamoto's leaning a little bit more into the fastball. He can go down in the zone, up in the zone. He has such good secondary pitches, which are acts like primaries. But the reality is he has this 97 that you could forget about as a hitter, and then he could really get in on you.
On a 1-2, De La Cruz sends a fly ball to straightaway center field, being read by Pages. 8 feet in front of the warning track, he makes the catch. 10 straight Reds retired by Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's finished with 4 innings. The Dodgers trail 2-1. One gone in the 4th inning. Kike Hernandez rolls to the plate.
How about largest OPS increase regular season to postseason? Look at the names that Kike is sandwiched between. Carlos Beltran and George Brett. Line drive ripped right center field. That's going to touchdown. That'll roll all the way to the wall. Here comes Muncy to third. Dino Ebel's going to send him. Muncy to the plate. And the throw is too late. And Kike Hernandez continues to roll in the postseason. He's tied this game at 2.
And that ball was out over the plate, and Hernandez, very smart hitting, goes the opposite way. We got a new ball game.
But now the go-ahead runner in scoring position with Kike. Miguel Rojas, the batter. Littell still in the game. Littell deals. Rojas swings, carves one to right field. That's going to drop. It's a fair ball inside the line. Slices to the warning track. Hernandez comes home, and the Dodgers have the lead. RBI single. Miguel Rojas makes it 3-2.
Terry Francona out of the dugout. We've got a pitching change, and the Dodgers have the lead. The lefty Nick Lodolo making his postseason debut. 29 appearances, 28 starts. Rortvedt pushes a bunt. Right side, bobbled. McLean, everybody's safe.
And now back to the top of the order, and here's Shohei Ohtani with 2 on and 1 out.
Ohtani swings, lifts this in the air, right field. Back goes Hayes under it, and he makes the catch. And Shohei getting under that one. And on the play, Rojas moves up to third. So they're at the corners with 2 down, and Mookie's at the plate.
From the belt, throws the 2-1. Swing and Betts lifts this high in the air. Short center. In comes Friedel. He's under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. The Dodgers have taken a 3-2 lead with 2 in the 4th.
The Dodgers with the win would knock the Reds out and move on to face the Phillies. But a lot of ball game left. And deals another 0-2. Got him swinging.
Yep,
Fooled
and they
him with
did
the curve.
expand it. That's a breaking ball off the plate outside.
Punch out number 5 for Yamamoto to begin the 5th. On a 1-2, McLean strikes out swinging. Yamamoto spins on the mound after he ends the inning with his 6th strikeout.
Now it's the top of the order for the Reds coming on to bat.
DJ Friedel to start. He's 0 for 2.
Yamamoto in the middle of a stretch. He has set down 13 in a row. Line drive, base hit, right field. Friedel is aboard. And the tying run is on base here in the 6th. He waited on that breaking ball.
The Reds have their leadoff man aboard, and Spencer Steers at the plate.
Line drive, and that one out towards center field and a base hit. So back-to-back hits, 2 aboard and nobody out. And the Reds in business here.
And here's Gavin Lux.
That one off the plate, chopped towards third. Muncy gloves, and he's got no play. Everybody's safe, and the Reds have him loaded. A chopper off the plate, and Lux with an infield single.
Boy, this is a huge spot for the Reds. You can't be over-aggressive if you're Austin Hayes, because the command of Yamamoto, he'll make you chase if you get too aggressive.
Line drive, 1 hop, gobbled up by Betts. He'll come home, and Rortvedt steps on the plate, and the Dodgers keep the lead. Man, Mookie Betts on a ball that was hard hit, able to corral that, and then said, you know what, I'm coming home with this.
Now Sal Stewart, bases loaded.
Now they'd love the ground ball double play and get out of the inning.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout for Yamamoto.
I mean, the precision of Yamamoto. I mean, it's not only that the pitches have these shapes and this kind of movement, it's where he's putting it. I mean, I don't know if you could hand the ball to the catcher any better in that location of the slider. He's giving such little room for you to do anything with it when he makes those kinds of pitches.
Not out of the woods yet. They're still loaded. There are 2 out, and here's Elly De La Cruz. The Cincinnati star shortstop 0 for 2 tonight. And if folks aren't standing, their neighbors are imploring them to get up. The rally towels start to go here at Blue Heaven. A sea of blue. Wherever you look. Another 1-2. Strike 3. Swinging. Sits him down with a curve. bases loaded, no outs, and Yamamoto leaves them loaded.
You know things are going right for you as a hitter when you hit a ball that hits the bag.
Back-to-back multi-hit efforts to open up the postseason for Kike Hernandez. The Dodgers would love to pad their lead. 3-2 in the bottom of the sixth. Leadoff man aboard.
On the ground, diving play by Stewart. He'll get up and take it himself as he steps on the bag with the right foot. And that is out number one on the play. Hernandez down to second.
Ben Rortvedt 2 for 2 tonight.
As Rortvedt bounces that one, Stewart handles, throws, it gets past Martinez. And backing up is the catcher Tyler Stevenson. So that time the rookie throws it past Martinez, who was on the move, and it'll go E3.
Dodgers have him cornered with Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
The 2 homers last night, 55 in the regular year. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Ohtani comes through. Kike Hernandez is in, and Rortvedt makes it to third. It's 4-2 Dodgers.
Huge run, and now some huge runs still on base.
Mookie Betts at the plate. The Dodgers double their lead, 4-2, and they don't want to stop there.
On the ground, fair ball past the diving Hayes and down the line. It kicks off the sidewall. Rortvedt in to score. Ohtani to third. Mookie's into second. It's a 3-hit night for Betts, and it's 5-2.
I mean, you talked about picking your poison, and where do you go when these guys are all locked in? I mean, Betts, once he's starting to get the head out, I mean, you're in trouble because he's able to do that and go to the opposite field.
Freddie Freeman will be walked intentionally, so they're loaded for Teoscar Hernandez.
The Reds need a hold here and a rally to do it. Hernandez with a base hit up the middle. That'll score Ohtani. Here comes Betts. Freeman to third. Hernandez into second. And it is 7-2 Dodgers.
And Dodger Stadium is losing its collective minds.
And what we're witnessing right now is a well-oiled machine that's playing together as a team. From the bottom of the order, now to the top of the order.
Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He is not done. He is back on the hill as he steps out for his 7th inning of work.
First pitch of the 7th, grounded by Stevenson to Mookie. Scoops it up, throws to Freddie, makes the stretch and the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 7th.
And he walked him. So the Reds have a base runner here in the 7th. And no movement from Dave Roberts yet in that Dodger dugout.
Kind of gives you an idea of how uneasy he is about that bullpen, doesn't it?
Oh, there is no doubt about it. He's going to ride this horse as long as he can.
Pitch 106. Called strike 3. Throws him with the curve.
And it is strikeout number 9 for Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Once again, the location. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look where the glove is. He just put it there. He didn't even need to frame it, really. It was already beautiful.
And Dave Roberts is going to give Yamamoto a chance to finish the 7th.
Inside, and he walked him. And he takes his glove off and basically mimes like he's going to throw it to the ground. Dave Roberts out of the dugout, makes the point to the pen.
He makes the call down to the bullpen. He gave every bit of the leash to Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who has certainly earned that leash. And he has earned this standing ovation, which Dodger Stadium is giving to him right now.
And Blake Trinan will take over.
The right-handed hitting Spencer Steer.
That one chopped to the left side. Betts collects, throws to first, and Steer is out. The Reds lead 2.
So Trinan does the job, strands the 2 inherited runners, and keeps the Dodgers ahead by 5. 7-2 as we stand for the stretch at the Ravine. We go back to the pregame question asked of Terry Francona. Hey, would you think about intentionally walking Shohei Ohtani? And he goes, are you kidding me? Have you heard of Mookie Betts? Have you heard of Freddie Freeman? Well, he just issued a walk to Shohei Ohtani intentionally. Here comes Mookie Betts. And a reminder, this year, or in his career with the Dodgers, Betts 7 for 17 with an intentional walk in front of him. Be careful what you wish for. Line, fair ball down the left field line. Have a night, Mookie Betts. Rojas gonna trot in and score. Ohtani held up at third. Mookie Betts 4 for 5 with 3 doubles.
And he's knocked in 4 runs. Have a night indeed.
Ohtani on third, Betts on second, 1 out in the 7th. Infield in for the Reds, Freddie Freeman the batter.
Chopped And that one gloved by McLean. Well done with the infield, and he's able to grab it and toss to first. And the runner's forced to stay put.
Wow, that was a great play by McLean. I mean, that is a tough one because you're going back and fielding a ground ball. This isn't a pop-up, so you got all kind of English on it and spin, and he times that jump perfectly as he was also jumping back towards the outfield. So great athleticism, good timing, and good clock in his head there.
Emmett Sheehan out of the Dodger bullpen. Reds have 2 innings, but they got a whole lot of work to do.
As the Reds have the first 2 on in the 8th, still no out.
Telling you, it doesn't take a whole lot to start to apply pressure to the bullpen of any club. Just a little bit of leak, a little bit of melting, and then all of a sudden the dam breaks.
59 pitches by the Dodger bullpen in the 8th inning last night. That's the most going back to 1988. Sal Stewart to the plate.
Line drive ripped right field, and it'll touchdown for a hit. Pages up with it, and coming around and in to score is Gavin Lux. And the Reds get a run back. It's 8-3.
If you look at the relief corps for this Dodger ball club, I mean, they finished 11th out of the 15 National League teams in earned run average.
First and second, De La Cruz the batter with nobody out. The deficit for Cincinnati is now 5.
And that one gets past Rortvedt and all the way to the backstop, and the runners will advance.
No matter what button has been pushed in the bullpen of late, disaster seemingly quick to bite the Dodgers.
Well, if we're looking the 8th inning last night and tonight, that's 80 pitches to get 3 outs.
The payoff. Up and away, not close. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Tyler Stevenson, who's got a terrific slash line in his career with the bases loaded.
Well, that's just off the plate. Right now, the bullpen, it looks like it's contagious.
Now Tyler Stevenson. And a swing and a fly ball left field going back. Kike Hernandez. The catch is made. Tagging at third, Hayes. He will score. And it's 8-4. A sac fly for Stevenson to left field.
First and second, now 1 out. So again, Treinen's already pitched tonight. Sasaki has yet to appear in this series. Enriquez pitched last night, was a disaster. Emmett Sheehan's on the mound. Tyler Glasnow, the only other righty. Now digging into the plate is a left-handed hitter in Will Benson.
Sheehan fires inside, and that almost hit him. And Benson let go of the bat and hit the dirt.
And it's 1-2. And Dave Roberts, I think he might make a mid-at-bat pitching change.
Yeah.
He's going to the mound right now.
And bring in Vesia to throw some breaking balls to the left-handed hitting Benson.
He's now taking the ball. Emmett Sheehan has been removed from the game in the middle of a plate appearance against Will Benson. Sheehan, disgusted with himself as he walks toward the dugout, wipes his brow, and now can only watch as Alex Vesia is going to come in and try and clean up this 8th inning mess.
By the way, they pulled Will Benson back.
They're going to bring in Andujar mid-at-bat.
Look, I don't know the last time I've seen a pitcher removed with a 1-2 count. And
without being hurt.
Without being hurt.
I've never seen that, I don't think.
So Sheehan comes out of the game. And again, this is a young man that has a bright future for the Dodgers. My guess is Dave Roberts telling him something to the effect of, okay, you better go flush this one and be ready because we're going to need you.
1-2 pitch from Vesia to Andujar. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fastball 2 feet above the zone at 92, and Andujar couldn't lay off. And Mo, if I'm not mistaken, does that K go to Benson?
Yes, it does.
That's not something that you see every day, but the strikeout is going to go to Benson rather than Andujar.
I think it's actually Sheehan that gets credit for that strikeout on the mound.
You're exactly right, Tommy.
Now 2 outs in the 8th. First and second for the number 9 hitter, Matt McLean.
Pitch to McLean, runners go inside ball 4. And the Reds are bringing the tying run to the plate here in the 8th inning, and it'll be T.J. Friedl.
Well, we saw the base on balls aplenty last night. In the 7th and the 8th inning, we are seeing it rear its ugly head for the Dodgers. Here again, they have walked 3 batters here in this inning.
And T.J. Friedl comes to the plate with the bases loaded, and he represents the tying run.
As fans nervously watch again the top of the 8th inning. How about another 2-2? That's strike 3 called. Frozen with a slider, perfectly placed on the outer half. Vesia pumps his fist, so too does Rortvedt, as the Dodgers once again force the Reds to leave them loaded. They remain on top, 8-4 in the middle of the 8th of game number 2. And the roar that went through Dodger Stadium after the bottom of the 8th was to welcome Roki Sasaki, the rookie making his postseason debut in Major League Baseball.
And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's gone. Rortvedt picks it up and throws him out. And Sasaki records out number 1 here in the 9th.
Now old friend Gavin Lux, 2 outs away from a date with the Phillies.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Yamamoto loves it. Sasaki has gotten the first 2. And the Dodgers 1 out away from moving on to Philadelphia.
Austin Hayes the batter. Roki Sasaki sets and fires. Soft liner to short. Betts is there. That's a win for LA. The Dodgers are going to the National League Division Series. The Dodgers are going to Philadelphia as they move on in their quest to run it back in 2025.
On this win, you guys are going on to the next round, the NLDS. Describe to me what it was like coming out of the bullpen to close this game.
クローザーとして今日ブルペンが出てきて気持ちはどうでしたか？そうです。球場の雰囲気もすごく高まってましたし、初めて9回投げて緊張したんですけど、球場に後押しされながら投げることができたと思います。I could hear the atmosphere becoming really intense. So, I just really, it was my first time pitching in the 9th, but the crowd really helped me, helped me focus. So I was really happy with the results.
You've been a part of big moments in Japan. How does the postseason compare?
ポストシーズン偉大なところで投げてると思いますけども、アメリカでのポストシーズンの経験っていうのはどう思いますか？そうですね。日本でもWBC でも似たような経験をしてきたので、そこまでこうなんていうんですかね、ビビるみたいな感覚はなかったんですけど、また日本と違った盛り上がりの方だったり、レベルの高い戦いの中で、今日はすごいいいピッチングができてよかったかなと思います。Yeah, I pitched in the World Baseball Classic and also in the postseason in Japan, but this was a whole different level, at just a whole different competition.
Facing the heart of the Reds order, what were you seeing from them and how did you navigate to them to get the swing and miss?
2番、3番、4番の打順のやっぱ主力対戦する中何か感じたところはありましたかと。点差があったので、ホームラン気にせずどんどんストライクゾーンに投げ込むことだけ意識したので、今日は比較的点差がある中だったので、思い切ってゾーンで勝負しました。Just a lot of runs, coming into the game, so I didn't really feel like, I had to be careful or timid, giving up home runs or anything like that, so I just attacked.
What did it mean to you, Jess? It's been a long season, injury, but to come through for your team in the clutches in the most important moments.
怪我とか、いろいろ苦しい1年目だったと思いますけども、こういうチームにすごく助けになる役割をしたっていうのはどう思いますか？本当にシーズンチームの力になれなかったので、ただもうシーズン終わってしまったので、これからまずポストシーズンがあるので、残りの、試合をしっかり、貢献できるように、それだけかなと思います。Yeah, I wish I could have done more during the regular season, but I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure I contribute in the postseason.
Roki, congratulations. Enjoy this moment.
Be intent on closing this out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, we were playing good baseball going in through Arizona and Seattle, and we carried it over into this series too. Offensively, we were really good. Starting pitching was really good. Roki was lights out today, so just a lot of good things happened in these 2 games, and we're excited to get to Philadelphia now.
Freddie, you're one of, if not the greatest hitter of your generation, but I feel like we lose sight of the fact of what you do at first base. Oh, yeah. There we go, Freddie. There we go, Freddie.
There we go. That's real.
That was real, Freddie. That was real.
How's your eyes?
Oh, a little blurry.
Freddie's right here.
All right, Freddie. Talk about your play at first base because you have saved so many throws over there. How proud are you of being able to be there for your infielders?
Yeah, I think since the All-Star game, I feel like my ankle's been in a really good spot. And I've been able to move a lot better at first the last couple of months. Thank you, Tanner. And it's more about, I've always prided myself on trying to be a complete player here. Like defensively, running the bases, hitting obviously. So those guys are making the greatest plays ever, diving for balls. At least I can do is pick them, So Just trying to be the best baseball player I can be, and we got 3 more series to win.
Does this ever get old, Freddie, even in this type of setting?
No, this never gets old. When there's champagne being sprayed, that means good things are happening.
Freddie, LA loves you. Can't wait to see you in Philly.
I can't wait. Thank you, Dave.
You to go out there, the type of performance you had offensively, what was just working so well for you tonight?
I don't even know what you said. Say it again.
Offensively, what was working so well for you, whether it was Martinez, Lodolo, the guys you guys were seeing tonight?
I don't know. I'm just glad I showed up when it was time. It's been a rough year, but it's never too late.
It's a clean slate once you guys start October in the postseason. Do you feel that amongst the group and how you all have come together?
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of these guys, we've played together in postseason for many years, and so we kind of know it's not really a switch, but we just know that level of focus that we need. We know how to play the game, and we've been doing it.
Starting pitching of this series, whether it was Blake Snell, Yoshinobu, how did they set the tone?
Oh, man, they put up a bunch of zeros. They gave us a chance to win. I mean, and we can't ask for anything more. They've carried us all season, and they just got to keep going.
This was the first step for what you guys are looking to do. Next, you go to Philly for the NLDS. With facing them, you saw them recently. But what kind of challenge? Feel the moment.
We know it's going to be hard. We know it's going to be tough. Philly's a great atmosphere to play baseball, so we know they're going to bring it. But we'll be ready to go.
Mookie, enjoy this. Congratulations. Love to see you.
Thank you.
First to third in a clinching playoff game. How are your legs feeling after that, Muncy? Oh, yeah. Man, you got it. You are wet now. You were too dry when you came over here. Now you, okay. I got Max Muncy. Blake trying to proving a lot of doubters wrong, Muncy.
There's no doubters in here. We all believe in that guy. He's going to get a lot of big outs for us. We know it. We tell him that every time he goes out. We believe in that guy. I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, he's going to have some of the biggest outs for us this year.
What can you say about this group? You guys came together the last 3 weeks of the season, and really, Muncy, I think you're a target. What can you say about this group, Max, about how you guys came together?
Yeah, it's an unbelievable group. Like I said, we went through a lot this year, but we found a way to come together at the end. We're starting to click at the right time, and that's really all that matters, is getting hot at just the right time.
Feels good to celebrate anytime you advance, right?
Oh, it always feels great. It always feels great. This never gets old. It's definitely not something you can take for granted, and hopefully we got 3 more of these for Kirsch.
You deserve all of it, Muncy. Thanks for stopping, and enjoy the burn.
Oh, I will.
Max Muncy, guys.
Love October baseball. For you guys to pick up this win like this, how good does it feel?
I mean, it feels great. Yep. It feels great.
Like the burn, right?
Going into it, we knew that they're a dangerous team. They have some really good starting pitching. They had a very sneaky bullpen. They have some grinders that can hit the ball, put the ball in play. They have a really fast team. They catch the ball. They do the fundamentals really well. So, we knew it wasn't going to be easy, but our bats happened to show up. Our starting pitching was there. And I don't give a shit about the bullpen. They're going to show up. We believe in them. They're going to do their job.
This offense, though, the run support you're able to give Yoshi and the bullpen, you guys up and down the lineup. How have you seen that group come together?
Yeah, we were clicking at the right time, and usually in October, it's never the best team that wins. It's always the team that's playing the best baseball. And a lot of people say that we're the best team, and we're happen to be playing really good baseball. So we're ready. It's a little bit cold, but that's okay.
Man, it looked good on you. It looked good on you.
But these moments, how special are these, Blake?
Unbelievable. I got to pour beer on people. That's pretty fun.
What you were able to do, Yoshinobu, today, the starting pitching, how would you describe it?
It's unreal. Yeah. What he's able to do today, face facing adversity and then just attacking and staying relentless was unreal. So much fun to watch.
Yesterday, this team put 10 runs on the board. Today, they've added even more. What